3 important dates in regards to student loans and the Biden forgiveness plan case, and why you should consider starting now to pay off your loan. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Muhammad, and I help those who are venturing into financial freedom make their first move. First date is when the Supreme Court will make a decision on the Biden's case, and this could be anytime soon. And on a positive note, they have recently made a decision on another case where Louisiana and Texas sued the federal government about some immigration laws. And the decision was made that they didn't have enough standing to make that case. And since the Biden case has a similar issue, they were talking about standing, this could give them a little hope in winning the case. Possible dates for when the Supreme Court might make a decision on the Biden's case could be either the 27th, the Tuesday the 27th of June, or Thursday the 29th, or Friday the 30th. The second date is September 1st, 2023. And this is the date when interest is going to resume on student loans. And if you haven't already, you might want to take advantage of the zero interest period that we are still in right now. And we have roughly about 2 months left. So you might want to consider paying off a chunk of your student loans while interest is not accumulating on it yet. And if you're asking why, if we look at the situation, it seems like interest on student loans is going to be around 5%. And if we do some calculations and compare between paying off your student loan on your own, which I strongly recommend, or choosing a plan that you pay off your student loan over, I think, 10 years or 20 years, let's do some calculations and see. So if we head over to the browser and we go to ChatGPT and we type in how much interest will I pay if I have a loan of a 60K loan, for example, with 5% interest. And this is just a rough example to compare numbers. And I'm paying it back over 10 years with monthly payments. So it's going to calculate how much interest I'll be paying if I pay it off over 10 years, which is kind of like the standard student loan payback plan. So if you do that plan, you're going to be paying roughly around $17,000 in interest. And this is just a rough calculation. It might be more, it might be less, depending on the terms of the loan. And so you're going to be paying an extra $17,000 on that loan. So if we do it on our own and pay it off on our own, and we struggle and put in the effort to pay it off, how much less will we pay in interest? Let's see. So like, how much interest will I pay if I do it over 3 years? So if I'm able to pay this off over 3 years, how much interest will I pay? And it ends up being only $4,000, which is $13,000 difference. And you might say that I'll just do the monthly plan. I'll just be paying a certain amount monthly for 10 years. It doesn't matter what the total amount is. But if you look at it closely, you'll see the huge difference. Because if you pay your debt off in 3 to 4 or 5 years on your own, you pay a lot less interest, but you also get to start being debt free after that amount of years. And being debt free comes with a lot of benefits. And you can watch my video up here on debt free life. But one aspect is that you can get low interest rates on certain things like a mortgage. You can buy a house earlier on in your life and get low interest rate because you're debt free and you paid off a huge amount of loan on your own, which makes you trustworthy. And trustworthiness will increase your credit score, and get you that low interest rate. And many more benefits you can find in my video that I talk about. And the third date that you need to look out for is a day in October. And it depends on each student which day it is. And it's the date that you will be required to start payments on your student loans again. You also might want to check out my video on how I paid off my student loans. You can find it right here. So long.